able to finish it. I can guarantee you that's what Draymond's going to tell you. That was a pass.
Well, we know how good Draymond has been as a passer as Kelly Oubre gets to the rack and a good offensive start for Golden State.
I want to have to deal with that for the rest of my life. And you're right. Listen, they were embarrassed. But the reality is as we all know, nobody's that much better. That's just a matter of you not competing. And Kelly Oubre is competing here early on, taking advantage of the matchup with Trae Young. You're right. Listen, they were embarrassed, but the reality is as we all know, nobody's that much better. That's just a matter of you not competing, and Kelly Oubre is competing here early on for the putback.
Here comes Solomon Hill. Pretty feed at Oubre with the block.
This team it's about developing some of that core young talent and seeing what meshes well with our proven winners in Clay and Draymond and Steph. You know, so I'm not going to hold that against Capella there, because Wiseman physically is as gifted a 7-footer as you're going to see in this.
In Tampa, one of the reasons they get beat like they did.
I would think he's still a little sore, Bob.
No
sure.
way.
Tailbone is
awful shot.
Tailbone is tough to bounce back from. And Bob, how many years is this for you?
This is my 25th.
How about that?
Taken away by Trae. Here come the Hawks.
But you certainly expect the Warriors to be back in the mix next year upon the return of Klay Thompson. And this Atlanta team, all the resources that they put forth. What a pass. Oubre to Wiseman.
You think of Trae Young. Collins is a really good young talent as well. Hunter, they got some guys. Cam Reddish is still out. They got Kevin Huerter, who continues to improve. And a lot of times that's culture, to be honest. And I think that's been demanded of him. He's dealing with a level of leadership that he's probably not experienced in his time in Minnesota, with all due respect.
Jordan Poole, second-year man out of Michigan. Oubre faking, got it over Capella and dropped it in.
Never had a coach fired that played on the team. That's probably Tim Duncan and Manu and Tony Parker, right? And that whole crew, because Pop coached their entire career. He really has given them some great play on both ends.
Oubre!
Right back at you.
And Golden State has the quick answer. Second final meeting between these two teams. Golden State 23-26. Final night of this extended road trip.
It's a tough break for the Hawks. As Curry knocks down 2 of the 3.
Bazemore the steal. Inside Oubre going glass.
As Curry knocks down 2 of the 3.
Bazemore the steal. Inside Oubre going glass. On the back end of the back-to-back in New Orleans. Just seems to be the perfect fit for Capella. A little bit late that time with the help as Oubre goes glass. A little bit too much, and the rebound by Wiseman. Really poked away by Huerter. Golden State trying to push the issue underneath as Oubre fading away and hitting. 25-24. First home game for them since March 18th. We're just on the road for 8 straight. A game and a half, or a half game, I should say. Half game out of the top 4 in the Eastern Conference. That's how jumbled up things are in the middle of the East. As Oubre misses the little fade that time.
Making Trae Young feel a little uncomfortable in the paint there because of his size and quickness, and Warriors able to get the turnover.
Wiggins to the cup. Fight their way through the other night. We're down at one point by 61 in that game at the Raptors. As Young loses the handle, he and Oubre get tangled up.
You know, not asked to do some things. What a great catch there by Draymond.
3-pointer from Oubre won't go. For Danilo Gallinari. Curry on a 3, not that time. Oubre the save, finding Looney. Incredible. Looney unable to capitalize. Boy, what an effort by Oubre. And up the floor comes Golden State. Oubre going back door. Oubre faces, no. Rebound Gallinari. Here's Williams, again, only his 3rd game with Atlanta. Deadline deal from the Clippers. Grew up in suburban Atlanta, had one of the great high school careers in the history of the state. Former high school player of the year at the South Gwinnett High School in Snellville, just east of Atlanta. Here comes the drive. Poole stops dead in his tracks, gets it back from Toscano Anderson. 4 to shoot. Oubre from deep, got it. Full strength. This is a formidable Atlanta team. GA, they're making their trek up the ranks in the East. What a finish by Jordan Poole. And you see the run now over the last 2:15. This is Oubre spotting up from 3. In fact, 11 blown fourth quarter leads on the season. That was as of the Lloyd Pierce firing. They've been much better since.
When you have a situation like this with Trey not feeling well, you can bring in Lou, who can get you quick buckets in a hurry.
Lou Williams, 3-time NBA Sixth Man of the Year. Inside, off the deflection, gets it back. No, the putback. Capella, and he's fouled.
Warriors need to pitch a shutout here. Shot clock down to 3. And Lou Williams rattles it out.
Damian Lee went straight up at least.
Inbound to Curry. Final 40 seconds. Wiggins on a 3. No. And this is going to be a loose ball foul against Oubre and Golden State.
Partner, that's part of why you have him come in this situation.
Fouled by Oubre.
Well, they can be scary, and part of it is in today's NBA, you gotta have versatility in your lineup.
Steph with a long arm and Clint Capella challenging. Short, tapped out to mid-floor. Oubre's got it. He puts it up with 10 seconds and hits it. Steph with a long arm and Clint Capella challenging. Short, tapped out to mid-floor. Oubre's got it. He puts it up with 10 seconds and hits it. Kelly Oubre Jr.
Inbound the lead. This is Oubre from deep. Final seconds. Curry in the corner. No.